안녕하세요. Guys, it's Wiz. Whether you are some dude walking around blowing people up or you are the new chef in town, yes, the new chef, not the new sheriff, the new chef. Yes, a new chef is coming to town. I am talking about the Ultimate Blair. Now, are you ready for the Ultimate Blair? Do you have a build ready for Ultimate Blair? So if you are a Blair enjoyer, you should have all this stuff taken care of already. In any case, now to check if we are ready or not, I'm going to show you what the developers showcased in their last stream. And I'm going to show you what I have as far as build, and you can just take it from there. And we're going to show you some preparation that you can do to make sure that you are ready on the 17th of April 2025 for the Ultimate Blair. Now, the first Transcendent module that the developers showed on their stream was the killer recipe. And if you want to see what they talked about, I will leave a link in the description for their stream. And that way you can see what they were showing. So they have the killer recipe. And if you look at the setup they have, this is pretty much basic for Blair. That's what a lot of people use. And that shows you that even with the new module, so there's not going to be that much difference when it comes to the module, unless, you know, they give us some new module later on. But for now, this is the setup they had, and I'm going to show you it's not that much different from what I have been running since I am a Blair enjoyer. So that is for this module. And they have another one that is called Next Level Arson. Again, for this one, you can also check out the stream and you can see that what they talked about. Now, the setup, there is not that much different from the modules, as you can see what they had going on here. Now, that is not to say you have to just go and copy what they had and then this is what you get. No, this is basically an example of a very potent build for Blair, and that is going to work for Ultimate Blair. Now, when you look at everything they have here, you can look at the stats, and I'm going to show you what I have, and we can compare and see if we are ready. Now, let me show you what I have going on for my Blair that I have been running for a long time. So if I go to Descendant module, and this is my mobbing build. This is what I have been using. I have a different setup, but this one is my favorite one. And we're using the Classic Chef, which is the most potent Transcendent module for the Blair Descendant right now. And as you can see, these are the modules. Those are very basic, or what normally everybody is running. No, I like to run a lot of HP with my Blair, just like all my Descendant, but this is what I get. So you can take a look at it and you can see. Now, some of the differences in what the devs are running and what some other people might be running. Me, I am running the multi-talented, and with this setup, I never had any issue with cooldown. So I can spam my skill very easily without any issues. Now you can see that I have 68 for cooldown, whereas the dev might have 74. So that is no difference, because with multi-talented, like I said, no issues with cooldown. So you can see right here, it says when using the Dimension Active skill cooldown minus 20.5% for 5 seconds. I always spam my skill with this setup. One of the minor differences in these two different setup is that they are running Focus on Dimension and I am running Multi-Talented. For the Focus on Dimension, you can see they have that minus 6.1% cooldown. So that's what gives them that 74.3% cooldown. So that's one of the differences. But other than that, I'm running a lot of HP. That way I don't fall over very easily. But the setup and all the stats, very, very similar. For my Reactor, you can see that I am running a Dimension Skill Power Boost and also a Fire Skill Power Boost ratio. But I'm also on the bottom, you can see that I have Skill Duration up and Dimension Skill Power Boost ratio. But there are so many setups that you can have, it is not a big deal. You can run skill cooldown if you want to, but you can run some other things if you so choose. There's not going to be any wrong way here. Now, when it comes to the components, this is what I'm running. I'm running the 2-piece Hunter set because of the skill cooldown. Like I said, no issue with cooldown. You can run other setup with a different component, and you should be fine as well. Like I said, with the modules, no problem for cooldown. And with components, I'm also running some other ones because of the HP. Like I said, I like to run HP on my Descendant, but a lot of people like to run the Slayer set, which is not a bad option. You do more damage that way, so if that's what you want to do. And I'm pretty sure this is not going to be any different from the Ultimate Blair. A lot of people are going to be running the Slayer set as well. And we have some new component set coming, so that should be also a big difference when it comes to the components that you are going to be running. So as far as preparations are concerned right now, just make sure that you can farm for some reactors, for some fire reactor if you so choose. But I don't think it's going to be a big deal in my opinion. Now, other things you can do to get ready is the Arche tuning. With the Arche tuning, is set up for Blair, which consists of you getting all the skill power nodes. And that way you can just kill it and take the big node for skill power. Since it's a skill Descendant, then you should be good to go. I plan on going all the way here to get the enhanced skill cooldown. And like I said, if you don't have any skill cooldown issue, you may not want to go there. I may not go there, so that's an option for some people. And then you can also go do all the health, and even go here and just get some defense would not be a bad idea. But you have a lot of leeway to do a lot of things with Ultimate Blair coming up. Now, other things you can do is just make sure you talk to this girl right here. She's always selling those boosters. If you want to level up your Arche tuning, you can just buy different ones. So me, I always save up mine so I can get the 3-day version, but you can get those other versions too, and you should be good to go. Now, to get those, you just got to run the daily mission in the Sigma sector. So you see when you run those on high risk, now once a day for both mission, you can get this bonus right here. And once you get it done for the day, that's it. But after that, you're going to get your 1500 EXP whenever you do the mission and complete it. So there are 2 of them. So you do them, then you will be ready to go. Now, another option you have available for you for preparation. So if you go to the shop, you can get more booster. If you go to support item and then you go to boost, you can see that they are selling some booster for different options. The 30-day, 14 days, 7 days, and yeah, whichever one that you have. So with some of the calibers that you get from the battle pass, you should be able to at least get this one or this one. So you should be good to go. That way you can level up your EXP for your Arche tuning as fast as possible. Now, the last thing, if you haven't been doing it, is to get one of those Photon imprinters. So if you want any help, just check out my channel. I got video on this, how to get those. And you can also go to the event, and they are giving you a free one. If you have been doing everything, there is going to be one available if you've been logging in the game for 14 days. So you should be able to get one of those. That way you can transfer your normal Descendant Blair to your Ultimate Descendant Blair. All the settings will transfer. So that's basically all we have for today to be ready for Ultimate Blair. Hopefully this helps you out. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.